Hello, my friend. The golden rule of flow is a concept that you should lean just slightly beyond the edge of your limitations. Whether it's physical or mental, you want to take small steps outside of your current limits or your current comfort zone. Let's imagine that you are at the gym and your maximum bench press is 185 pounds. If you were to suddenly try and bench 250 pounds, you could seriously injure yourself. If you wanted to go to the point where you could bench press 250, you would want to make gradual growth and progress to hit a smaller goal each week. You may increase your overall bench press by 4% or 5% each week and put the principle of compounding returns to use. And this is exactly the same system to approach long-term personal and professional growth. In the book, The Way of the Superior Man by David Dida, there is a chapter titled Lean Just Beyond Your Edge. In it, Dida teaches us that we should aim for small progress outside of our comfort zones, maybe 5 to 10%. Not too little and not too much. If we go too overboard, it's like taking on way more weight than we can handle. It's being reckless and it can often end very badly for us. But if we make not enough effort to lean beyond our edge, then we end up just living in a little bubble and we never make any progress or growth at all. Aristotle, the tutor of Alexander the Great, also alluded to something similar. He says that a soldier needs to be brave, but not too brave. If he is too brave, he will charge ahead of the army and get killed. And so he needs to be disciplined. He needs to be brave, but also disciplined. On the flip side, if he has no bravery at all, then he is just a coward. All right, so I want to introduce you to a concept in flow called the challenge to skill ratio. In the book, The Rise of Superman by Stephen Kotler, he introduces us to this concept, the challenge to skill ratio. And Kotler is an author who specializes in the science of flow, which is a state in which we are completely absorbed and focused and consumed with the task at hand, in such a sense that it becomes almost effortless. We perform at our highest potential, our maximum effectiveness. It's like the state akin to Michael Phelps when he is performing in the Olympics, or Usain Bolt when he is breaking world sprinting records on the track. Kotler says that the optimal balance of challenge to skill ratio is to trigger flow is 4%. In other words, a task should be 4% more difficult than your maximum capacity in order for the task to bring you into a flow state. It's basically a process of continual growth where you're improving on your best result yesterday. It's exactly like the process that weightlifters use at the gym when they are working to increase their maximum weight that they can lift. Growth and flow essentially run as parallels in this way. If something is too easy, apathy, boredom, start to kick in. We get into our comfort zone, we get into that routine. But if something is too extreme and difficult, we inevitably run into failure, frustration, anxiety, and maybe we get injured or we may just feel like giving up altogether. And all of these are counterproductive when it comes to performing at our best, to getting things done. And so the solution, of course, is to find that golden mean between the two extremes. We must try and find that sweet spot in the middle, working our way up in a sustained manner, making 4 or 5% growth as a habit that we continue to compound over time. So I like to get, take 4 to 5% growth steps outside of my comfort zone every single week, where I'm simply improving on the processes that I already have. Osho says that life begins where fear ends. And the key to harnessing flow and making personal growth is to lean just beyond our edge. And soon our true edge will continue to expand and we will look back and be amazed at the long-term results. So that's it for this lesson. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.